Juanito.
¿Qué pasa? Mis hermanos sin pelo. ¿Qué pasa, amigos?
Ain't that the truth?
I'm just looking at us and I'm like, holy cow, we're all freaking totally bald old white guys.
Yeah, let's get some wigs for this podcast. We're actually going to do the podcast part. I'm going to get like the medieval warrior or something, or the Greg Brady maybe.
Look at all these new these guys going to Turkey and stuff, getting hair. You ever see these airplanes full of people coming back from Turkey?
No,
Look on the internet sometime. Just like look up Turkish hair replacement or something like that, and you'll just see these guys going in, getting hair transplants or whatever. And yeah, I don't know what the reason is, but I've all of a sudden in like my feeds recently, I'm getting a ton of grow your hair stuff. So, I don't know where that came from. I don't know what it must have been talking about or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's over now. Now all three of us are going to get that. All of us are going to get in our news feeds because I'm sure I have my phone right here. I have it right here. Yeah. So it will be coming right away.
Hair growth.
I'm not getting hair growth so much as I'm getting. For some reason, the Ukrainian babes are wild for me lately. They're texting me like crazy. Hey, I say, hey, if they need $10,000 to get out of that war zone and come over to the States, I'm going to give it to
them. Oh, you'll get lots of takers. Trust me.
Hey, no, I am going to ask you guys one question. If you guys are ready for a question, I'll ask you one. I'm going to read what this person says. Then you guys have to answer me like it was me who posed this question. Okay. I loan my friends that I've known since grade 2 $100. This person must be from Canada because they say, who says grade 2?
We're answering like this is your question?
Yes.
Like, yeah. Eli, our brother's question right
now. Well, if I...
Time in life.
Yeah, if I was giving you this question, you would have to answer me. All right? That's what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. Who cares? Just answer the question. I loaned my friend that I've known since grade 2 $100 about 4 months ago. And whenever I ask for it, he gives me an excuse. Yesterday, I called him out for it. And he acted as though I was way out of line for pressuring him about it. No matter what I do, he won't send the money. I pretty much accepted that I probably won't get it back. But if you guys have any tips, I'd appreciate it. I thought about texting maybe his girlfriend and seeing if she'll talk some sense into him. If anything, it'll embarrass him a bit. LOL.
What do you got, John?
What do I got? I said, do you need $100 so I can loan you 100 for me if you're that hard up for 100 right now? You're never going to see that money again. Move on. Move along. That's what I would do.
True.
It's $100. He might really need it. Now here I will give you my Christ-like opinion. Maybe he really needs it. Just forgive the debt and move on. Don't loan him any more money.
I know $100 might seem like a lot too, but I guess 100, 1,000. You had the money to give to him. Evidently, you didn't need it for, your daily living.
All right. So the consensus for this young man or woman, I guess, is that you ain't getting the money back. Whenever you approach a loan, consider it. I think you kind of have to go into any loan situation as you're never going to see the money back. And so be prepared for that.
Yes. Just have it in mind that you've lost the money. Yeah. And then if you get it back, what a grand surprise.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, I don't have the money to loan to anyone, so don't hit me up.
I was going to say, what's the max amount of money that you would loan somebody without expecting to be paid back?
Depends on who the somebody is.
Yeah, well, you have a lot of experience with that. So
I've lost a lot of money giving it to people. That's all right. But it's exactly what you say, though. If you just go into it And at some point, you come to the conclusion you're never getting it back. You're just kind of left with the carnage that's left. You just kind of pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
But it does change relationships. I mean, this guy, just because you have longevity in a relationship doesn't mean it's a great relationship. I guess for this guy who's known this guy since second grade. So, I mean, really, it does have you really do have to examine the relationship and what you're putting into it and what you're getting out of it.
Yeah, I don't think
It's not all about the money. It's just,
the trust. It's more the trust.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Exactly. Circle of trust.
Yeah. So if you don't have honestly, that if you don't have the trust, forget it. It's going to be, that's it. It'll change everything because you're just like, geez. All right. I can't trust.
Yeah, that's right. Like this character, he's all like trying to bring it up to the guy and stuff. If I had somebody money and I couldn't pay him, it'd just be like me, just not getting on my hands and knees, but yeah, definitely prostrating myself, just saying, "Hey, I can't pay you back, man. I'm sorry. I'm a total loser. When I can, I'll get it back to you. I'll try to pay you $10 a month or something right now, but I don't have it all right now." That's kind of what I would expect somebody with some integrity to do, at least make a token gesture, even if they don't have the money. But yeah.
Awesome.
Good point.
All right. Okay, now we're gonna do one more. I thought I was gonna do one, but we'll just do one more.
Get it.
21 male, no parents, seeking some adult point of view. I just turned 21 years old, and I have really reflected on my life. I don't think I'm in the right pathway. I used to be committed to school, but I went through a stoner phase and flunked and messed up my GPA. I live alone and I work 2 minimum wage jobs. I'm surprisingly good at a lot of sports, but I practiced the only sport that was dangerous, MMA. I had a 3.9 in high school, so I know I'm smart, but now that I want to change the path of my life, what should I do? I really wanted to join the Air Force, but I'm drowned in debts. I need an adult point of view on this, or someone that went through a similar. Appreciate the time. 21 years old, guys wondering what he should do.
Well, joining the Air Force, if you want to do that, you might get some money right now, especially. They're looking for people. You might get a bonus drowning in debt. I mean, what is that? Is that, sometimes how much debt can you really rack up? Unless you're talking like college loans for one of these fluff liberal arts degrees that you're now 60 grand in debt for. Hey, but even that.
Yeah, I mean, how do you answer a person like this? I mean, there wasn't any specifics there, but it's mostly like, yeah, this is something you should have thought of when you were 18, but asking these questions, not when you're 21 drowning in debt, unfortunately. Yeah, but I guess he doesn't have parental supervision, or that's probably what I would have told him 3 years ago. But what can you do? You just got to kind of pick up where you're at, and definitely, I mean, it sounds like
21's
he's taking some responsibility. He's taking some responsibility for his actions. Doesn't sound like he's blaming other people. And to me, it's all about what solutions are you going to make now? Are you going to, you can't keep working the 2 minimum wage jobs. You need a change. Yeah. The Air Force is probably a good idea. Like John was saying, something that's, you at least have the ability to start working your way out of debt, but understand that when you dig yourself in a hole, you got to climb out. And it's not easy. It takes some time. It might take several years. There's no one easy answer to get out.
Yeah. And I think I like what you guys said. I mean, I don't know what, I think it was John said 21 is not that old, even though it's like you mentioned that 18 to 21. I mean, I hate to say this, we were all idiots. I mean, I was an idiot, and I still am. But I mean, I was more of an idiot when I was in my 20s than I am now. And you do stupid stuff, But that's part of growing and moving forward, I think. So this is a very big learning experience for whoever this person is, and it's just sucks to go through it. But hey, we all have gone through something similar to
Yeah,
this.
right.
There's lots of.
Exactly.
I just think there's lots of options at 21. Even if you got debt, you just go do what you want to do. If you want to join the Air Force, like I said, they got bonuses, they got student loan repayments for some stuff. Now your life might suck for a while because they might want you to join up for. You're selling your soul to the service for a while. How do I know that? Oh, well, look at me, 25 plus years. But what do you call it? Yeah, 21, man. Does anybody really know what they're doing at 21? What they want to do for the rest of their life?
Well, I like John's advice a lot. I think I would go with that. I'd second that. Just, 21's not that old. And the most important thing is to kind of get on track doing something you want to do. And evidently, 2 minimum wage jobs isn't it. So,
Yeah, I know.
might as well
He said he had other
take
stuff.
some chances.
Even if you think, I mean, even at my age now, the stuff that I chose in my 20s, whatever, like my mid 20s and everything, career paths and stuff, I still look back and say, should I have done that? Oh, maybe I should have done this or this. Not because I feel like the last 20 whatever years has been a waste or anything like that, but life is about challenges and trying different things. And I just sometimes wonder, I wonder what this would have been like. This sounds like fun too, and I don't know. So I think you're always going to have doubts and regrets and whatever. But in your 20s, I don't know very many people that have a firm grasp on what they, how their life plan out in front of them. I know there are those people. Eli, you're probably one of them, but
No. I don't even know if I still am doing what I want to do. I'm just doing the best I can. So
yeah, he's only 21 and go back to school too. If he found something like that, or what was the other thing? MMA. That's a hard road to go, though. That's not an easy path.
yeah.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't count on that.
Get your butt beat every day. Forget that crap.
Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to like and subscribe below. And if you have a question that you want advice on, put it in the comments below. Until next time.